Hello friends, I am Sangapal Prakash Ingre, and now we are going to learn the concept of Taylor differential piece rate system. Frederick Winslow Taylor is the father of scientific management, and he introduced differential piece rate system firstly in Philadelphia. F.W. Taylor was not satisfied with the ordinary piece rate system because his opinion was that the normal working system could not provide enough motivation to the worker, and therefore later he introduced a differential piece rate system. In this system, standard time is determined on the basis of time and motion study. These things encourage the workers for complete their target in the given time. Let's see, Taylor determined two piece rates for payment of wages. First is low rate and second is high rate. In first rate, if the worker's actual production is below standard output, then he get wages according to 80% of piece rate. And in second, if the worker's actual production is at or above standard output, then he get wages according to 120% of piece rate. According to Taylor, the lower rate is applied as a punishment to the worker for their low production. These workers called as an inefficient workers. And in another side, the high rate is applied as the reward to the workers for at or more production than the standard output. These workers called as efficient workers and they get motivation by this high rate. Let's see one example to clear this concept. Standard output is 15 units per hour. The normal wage rate is rupees 18 per hour. Pratik and Deepak, these two workers. Pratik produce 105 units and Deepak produce 125 units in a day of 8 hours. So here we have to calculate their wages according to Taylor plan. Let's see the solution. Here the standard output given for per hour, but here we required standard output for a whole day means for 8 hours. In 1 hours, the standard output is 15 units. So 8 hours multiply 15 units is equal to 120 units means standard output for a day of 8 hours, that is 120 units. In the problem, wage rate given according to per hour, that is rupees 18, but here we required piece rate to calculate the workers wages. So here we have to convert this per hour wage rate into piece rate. Let's see, 1 hour is equal to 15 units and 1 hour is equal to wage rate rupees 18. Means for 15 units the wage rate is rupees 18. Then how much for 1 units? There is a question mark. So here we done the cross multiplication. 1 units multiply rupees 18 divided 15 units. So here we get the piece rate, that is rupees 1.2. Then we have to do the calculation of wages of workers. Here the Pratik produce 105 units which is below from the standard output, therefore he gets wages according to lower rate, that is 80% of piece rate. And Deepak produce 125 units which is above the standard output, therefore he gets wages according to high rate, that is 120% of piece rate. So firstly here we have to calculate piece rate below standard output and piece rate for at or above standard output. Piece rate for below standard output is rupees 0.96, which is 80% of piece rate, that is 1.2, 80% of 1.2. And piece rate for at or above standard output, that is 1.44 units, which is calculated by 120% of piece rate, that is 1.2. Here we have to calculate the workers wages with the formula of wages, that is unit produced multiply rate per unit. So here Pratik wages is 105 units multiply 0.96, that is rupees 100.8, and here the Deepak wages is 125 units multiply 1.44, that is rupees 180. Here we see the lots of difference between Pratik wages and Deepak wages, because here the Pratik production is below standard, therefore he get the remuneration wages according to lower rate, and here the Deepak production is above standard production, therefore he get wages according to high rate. So this is the difference between two piece rates. I hope you learn this very well. Thank you very much.